Everyone, welcome to software engineering class. Today we are going to discuss about the SDLC process model. First of all, SDLC is nothing but software development life cycle. We have already studied about process model framework in the previous session, right? This SDLC process model following this all framework activities. Various kinds of life cycle models are available. These are all waterfall model, incremental process model, evolutionary process model and object oriented process model. We will discuss one by one. This is the overview diagram about the waterfall model. This waterfall model is also called as the linear life cycle model or classic life cycle model because this model adapts the linear phase of processing. This model contains the 5 framework activity: communication, planning, modeling, construction and deployment. These 5 framework activities are common to all the process model, all the SDLC life cycle model, right? We will discuss what is the task done in the particular framework activity, right? In this communication phase is the initial phase of the SDLC model. In this phase, we are collecting the project related requirement. It is the initial phase of the SDLC model. In this phase, gathering the related requirement from the various stakeholders. The stakeholder is nothing but those who are directly or indirectly involved in your project. Those people are called as the stakeholder. This is the initial phase, right? After gathering your requirement related with your particular project, the next phase is the planning phase. In the planning phase, we are going to prioritize the requirement. Which functionality is first, the next functionality, what is the next follow functionality. These things will be carried out in the planning phase. The next phase is the analysis and design phase. After collecting the requirement and after planning your project, the next phase is the analysis and design phase. In this analysis phase, you are going to analyze the requirement and prioritizing the functionality is correct or not. Then you are going to make the high level design of your project. This high level design contains the various module or component related with your project. From the high level design, you are going to represent the detailed design. The high level design is nothing but overview about your project. The detailed design is nothing but minor detail related with your high level design, right? The high level design represents the main functionality of your project. The detailed design represents the individual module as separately, right? The next phase is the coding and testing phase. After completing your design phase, the entire design is converted into the proper coding using the adaptable programming language. In this stage, we are going to perform the testing itself. The test is nothing but you are going to check the particular module is running successfully, it is a error free or not. The individual module is tested by using the unit testing. After that, you are going to integrate all the module and make the integration testing. This is the coding and testing phase. After that, the project is ready for deployment. In this deployment phase, you are going to deliver your project to the customer or market. After completing your entire bugs related with your project, error-free project, it is deployed to the customer market, right? Then we will discuss about the strength of the waterfall model. This model is very easy and understandable. This model provides the structure to inexperienced faculty involved in your project also. It is easily understood by each and every one of your project team members. The requirement is very stable. These are all the strength of the waterfall model. Then drawback of the waterfall model. All the project will not follow the linear process, right? It depends upon the team and requirement and business status of your particular project, right? All the requirements must be known straight for waterfall model, but all the project, the requirements are not clearly stable and not directly understood by the all people involved in your team, right? So on that scenario this particular waterfall model is not suitable. Then the customer must have a patience, because the working version of the program will not be available until your end of the deployment phase, right? So the customer has to wait long time for particular project, right? Then it leads to blocking state. Suppose your communication phase facing some kind of issue, it does not provide the outcome to the next phase, because of each phase produces the proper outcome. This outcome is the income of your next phase, right? Suppose some of the phase making the blocking state means the particular phase does not produce the proper outcome, so other phases are in waiting state. This is the leads to blocking state. That's all about the waterfall model drawback. Then when to use the waterfall model, which kind of scenario you are going to add this particular model means the requirements are very well known, means you are selecting this particular waterfall model. Then your requirements are very stable and well known and common, means this waterfall model is the applicable one. Then new version of an existing product is going to develop, means this waterfall model is the suitable one. These are all the scenario you are going to adapting the waterfall model. Thank you.